Shalom, first and foremost, we want to give all glory and praises to
Yahweh,
Ba'Shem,
Yahushai,
Ba'Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors and salutations to the hopeful elect. Pushing his word in truth and sincerity. Or this is GMS LA South Bay coming back with another video in the spirit. You know, I was just chopping it up with these brothers, man. Talking about basically, you know, this is the Most High's platform.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this ain't something, the truth. What we involved in, this is the Most High's program. This is his platform. This ain't like Twitter or Instagram where people trying to find followers and get some kind of clout. People that clout chase. The truth ain't nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? This is the Most High's agenda. This is the Most High's thing. And we gotta every brothers that all of us that's woken up to this truth, we gotta always remember that the Lord didn't bring us into this truth for us to establish our own righteousness or to push forth our own agenda.
Yeah.
And there's an order within the body. And we have to be mindful of that. We have to take this truth very, very serious. This is not no worldly thing. This ain't the hip hop industry. This ain't the world of celebrities where we gonna be on TMZ. You gonna have a bunch of damn paparazzi snapping flicks at you. This is not for the world. This is nothing of the world. This is the Most High's program. So we all gotta keep that in mind, and we gotta serve each other in humility, and do this thing in sincerity and in truth. And do it decently and in order. So we're gonna go into a few scriptures, on the subject, and Lord willing, this be edifying. So without further ado. Brother, you got that first scripture, God? Go ahead.
This is Matthew 7:13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction.
Right. So it says, enter ye in at the straight gate. Because the straight meaning difficult, this truth is difficult. And that's why this thing, a lot of people aren't in this truth. This ain't for the masses.
Yeah.
Because this when you in this truth, things aren't going to be comfortable. Things aren't comfortable. Things aren't easy. Things are hard. Now the truth is simple. To the understanding, when the Lord opened your eyes to this,
Yeah.
It's simple.
It's simple, but it's not easy.
It's not easy, meaning the opposition, because the scriptures say, with much wisdom come much grief. The more you know, the more sorrow you have, because the world, the world is full of darkness, and we've been given this light. So when we see all this wickedness out here, our spirit is vexed.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we understand. The Lord told us this is part of that journey.
Yep.
Going through that straight gate, that difficult journey. Go on.
And many there be which go in thereat.
Right, talking about that Broadway. See, the Broadway is like the Christianity. That's the Broadway. The Catholic Church. Anything outside this word is the Broadway. And the Lord, he brought us out of that, because we at one point we didn't know we was Israelites.
Yeah.
We was out there among the broad doing all kind of wickedness, and the Lord woke us up. Now we're in the light. Now we're in that narrow path. And that narrow path, you gotta be cautious of how you walking. You can't just be speeding through, because if you walking a tight rope, you can't be moving fast. You gotta move with caution.
Hey, come on,
You gotta be careful.
Hey, Conroy, and you said tightrope. That's a perfect example, bro. Because when you see them people, they gotta maintain their balance. They're focused, bro. Any little slip up, any little shift of direction, and you're dead.
Yeah, that's right. It was more on that, bro.
Kind.
Right.
Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life.
Yeah, this is the way that leadeth unto life.
Huh?
You know, just like when you around older brothers, when you around elder brothers in the camp, brothers that been around for a bit, you know, brothers that that's over you in the spirit. You gotta basically, you know, in a roundabout way, you in the spiritual sense, you gotta walk a tightrope. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a brother that just barely came into the truth, and you trying to speed up, you trying to move quick. You know, thinking you on the same level as a brother that's been in the camp for years. You know, you gotta pace yourself, man. You know, the scriptures say, "Hast thou found honey? Eat that which is sufficient for you." Because this word is sweet, it's a beautiful thing, but you gotta take your time. You know, because we brothers that's waking up to the truth, we're babes. You know. And we supposed to be, you know, like I said, we supposed to be weaned from the milk. The milk is the foundation, the basics.
Yep.
You know, so you supposed to, you know, desire that sincere milk that you may be able to grow thereby. Because at the end of the day, it's all about serving the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, in truth and sincerity. It ain't about trying to be that guy, you know, that clout chaser.
Okay.
Go on.
Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it.
Right. Just like the athletes, right? We always use athletes. I know I do.
Yeah.
For an example, why you think people like Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, let's use boxers, Mayweather, you know, why you think they were able to reach the top of their game? They had to go through that straight gate. They had to be very disciplined.
Yep.
You know, they had to train harder than anyone else in their sport. You know, push themselves to limits beyond the usual, beyond the average.
Yep.
You know, to be great.
Come.
You know, they had to really push themselves. They really had to walk that tightrope, you know, and not satisfying their, for lack of a better word, their desires. They sacrificed wherever their desires were, any distractions that will stop them from reaching that goal.
Yeah, come.
You know, and the same thing goes with the truth. You know, that flesh. We gotta be able to put that flesh on the back burner and put the spirit before that.
Come.
Go on.
That's it, King.
Hey, I'm gonna grab that one in Esdras, but let me grab this one real quick. You know, seeing you said we can't be pleasing the flesh. They said Romans 12:1. It says, "I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice."
Right. Now it's a balance. You can't be reading the scriptures all day, every day, because you gotta be able to go out and apply what you read. And you know the Lord give you time where you can you know brothers do things, enjoy things, listen to music. Brother might watch a game, fight, whatever. But you gotta prioritize things.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the work of the Lord gotta come first.
Hey, bro, because that broad way is pleasing your flesh all the time.
Yeah.
Like that's what motivates you.
Right.
That's what drives you to just please your flesh.
Right.
But the thing that's supposed to motivate you in this truth is the drive to please the spirit, man.
That's right. That's right.
Is it like the brother said? Is the Most High's platform? You gotta look to serve the Most High.
That's right.
And not yourselves.
That's right. Because we're not here to seek our own glory.
God.
You know, because all the glory going to the Most High. Hey, the Lord said we're going to receive glory the ones of us that remain in, until the end, that the Lord's come back and delivers. It said they gonna receive glory with the Lord in Colossians 3rd chapter.
Hey,
It said there you will appear with the Lord. But see that it's not time for us to receive our glory.
No,
We don't even know we're of the elect. We gotta endure until the end.
God.
Go on.
God, it says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
Right, and this scripture has been coming out a lot lately because this is true. We gotta present an acceptable sacrifice to the Lord. Acceptable. You know what I'm saying? Just like when your teacher demanded you to do a book report or whatever, they gave you an assignment to do. It had to be, when you turned it in, it had to be acceptable. It couldn't be if your paper all wrinkled and shit, it got smudge marks all over it.
Yeah.
Your name ain't on it. They be like, man, this is unacceptable. I can't accept this.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with the Heavenly Father. It's like you gotta make sure we all gotta make sure we walking correct. Walking in that upright spirit, doing things out of sincerity. Yeah, we not gonna be perfect, but we shouldn't be malicious. Our intention shouldn't be maliciously. You just going the hell off.
Hey, bro, you know how it says acceptable?
Right.
So, for it to be acceptable, that means that there has to be a certain way for you to present your body as a living sacrifice. The Most High already gave us the blueprint.
Right.
So there's no other way, you know what I mean?
Right.
There's no, I'm going to do it my way.
Right.
Like you said, bro, like your classwork. That's a good example. When you had to type an essay, they even gave you the font size, the style, the spacing. You couldn't come in with, one letter per page.
Right.
They'll be like, what's this? This isn't what I asked for.
Right.
So you got to do, follow the blueprint that's already been laid down, man.
Yeah, basically you can't be half-ass in this thing.
Yeah, he can't.
You can't be coming in here half-ass. You do the work when you feel like it. Basically,
Coming with that Cain spirit, he sacrificed, what he wanted. What I mean? He gave the fruits. He was like, here, like, here you go.
Right.
Like, this ain't acceptable.
You being the brother when you feel like when it's convenient for you to be a brother. When you supposed to be a brother all the time. Now, yeah, we in the flesh. Sometimes brothers get annoyed, but you gotta get past that, man. We too late. We at the end of this thing.
Right.
We all trying to be saved, man. We trying to get on the good graces of Yahweh Shemi Shai. And to get in the good graces of the Yahweh Shemi Shai is to be obedient.
Right.
Wait, some more on that?
Yeah, a little bit more. It says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High.
Okay, and what's the main thing of what this world pushes in this society? Dog eat dog.
Yeah.
Every man for himself.
Yep.
But when you come into this truth, you come into a brotherhood.
Yep.
And when you come into that brotherhood, it's also among that brotherhood is order among that brotherhood. And it's respect that has to be shown within the brotherhood. From the least all the way to the greatest. It has to be, because this, at the end of the day, this, like I said, this is the Most High's platform. We all, the reason why we're all here is to serve Yahweh Shemi Shai. Preaching this gospel. That's all that matters at this point right now. Pushing this word so we can, so the Lord can seal the elect, so we can get the hell up out of here. That's why we do these videos. That's why we do these lessons. This is all that that process of us of the Lord, fulfilling these prophecies.
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
That was it on that, boy.
I got a precept.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's 1 Corinthians 14:40. Let all things be done decently and in order.
Right. Let all things be done decently and in order, because we ain't niggas in the world. See, niggas in the world, they have no order to themselves. That's why you go through these neighborhoods, it's fucking buck wild out there. You know, Jake just a big fucking beast. You know, Jake, you know, and you know, ultimately is, you know, the curses the Most High put upon our people is also ultimately his judgment from the Most High. But Jake is just a wild beast, man. Like you see a lot of these Jakes in the world. You know what Jake always like this rap shit. What they always talking about? Robbing each other, sleeping, popping each other's woman. You know, selling drugs to their people, flossing and flaunting on the necks on their brother. You know, that's what it's all about, wickedness, basically. You know, but as soon as we come with the scriptures, we try to tell our people the right way. And this is true love, man. You know, hey, the love is the rebuke. When you see your neighbor go off and you tell him he's going off, that's true love. See, when you tell people the truth, they become your enemy.
Yep.
Because the truth is not popular. People hate the truth. When I say truth, I'm not just talking about the scriptures. I'm talking about in general.
Yeah.
You tell like that dude Bill Burr.
Yeah.
He did a stand-up on Saturday Night Live, basically. And he was going in on them Edomite women, them Karens. And they got offended. You know why they got offended? Because what he was saying was the truth.
Yeah, they get offended at the truth, bro. Like you said, in general, real quick, another comedian, Patrice O'Neal, you know, he already passed, but
Yeah.
I remember he's like, I never like when people say brutally honest. He's like, how is it brutal when it's the truth? Really, it should be he's a brutal liar.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because, like, the truth should be the truth no matter what.
Right. Yeah, you either telling the truth or you telling a lie.
Yeah. So what do you mean brutally honest? I'm just being honest.
Right, yeah. There's only one way to be honest, and that's honest.
I had one of you. That was it, Kasadi, though?
That's
I had one too, you know, because it was going into order.
Mm-hmm.
There's 1 Peter 5:5. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder.
Mm-hmm.
Ye all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility. For the Most High resisteth the proud, and giveth grace to the humble.
Right. Good. And, you know, that's a beautiful thing because, see, order is set up for things to run smooth. It's not set up for, you know, on some nigga shit. You know, man, I got this rank like fucking South Central. It's an OG call.
Yeah.
You know, nah. It's set up for order. It's set up so things can run smooth in the spirit. If certain situations go down with brothers, whoever brother that's over a certain number of brothers, if a situation happens, it doesn't have to go all the way up to the top. Whoever that the older brother is, the brother that has a certain position, that brother, you know, he hears the matter, and then, you know, he goes up to the chain of command, so to speak, so things can operate smoothly.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a bunch of damn confusion.
Exactly.
You know, because when there's a confusion, you know, that's when Satan gets in there, man, and that's where you know, discord can happen. You know, that's where a lot of things can, you know, can blow up. Go on.
It says, humble yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of the Most High, that he may exalt you in due time.
Yeah, you know, see, and the Lord's gonna exalt the men that's out there on the highways and byways, the men that's sincerely doing this work, the ones that hold on to the very end.
right.
The Lord is gonna exalt those men, those individuals, and we hope to be of those individuals. You know, hey, the men of the Lord, they gonna get their shine. It just but they ain't the time for us. Lord willing, we be those men. It's time for us to get that glory. We gotta put that work in, man. We gotta do what we gotta do for the Lord, and in due time, the due season. You know, if the Lord deem us worthy, we're gonna receive that.
Hey, bro, and it said that, you know, the Most High is gonna exalt the humble in due time because they were doing His will.
Right.
right? They were following order. They were doing, they were glorifying him.
Right.
But it says he resists the proud because the proud are trying to do their own will.
Right.
They're trying to get the glory. They're trying to get the shine, you know.
Right.
Elder so-and-so, this guy so-and-so, you know.
Right.
About me all the time. Always, I'm in the picture. I'm in the videos.
Right.
You know, like they're in that, they got the P. Diddy spirit on them. Always in the videos.
Right.
You know, always on the record. That's it.
That's right. That's it. That Suge Knight, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But hey, when you watch those superhero movies, like the one I'm thinking about is Spider-Man. Not the new one, the one with Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
When you watch that Spider-Man, when you see his character, him as Peter Parker, he wasn't living no extravagant lifestyle. He lived in a 1-bedroom apartment.
Yep.
He got fired from fucking he was delivering pizza, and the dude ripped the fucking he ripped his name tag off his helmet. Said, "Man, get the hell up out of here, man." You know, he was going through things, but he was humble.
Yep.
It was basically showing you that he's a superhero, but he was meek. He wasn't like Tony Stark and what's that shit? The Iron Man.
Yeah. I hated that nigga,
Or
man.
Bruce Wayne from Batman. You know, he was living basically like a regular dude,
Mm-hmm.
but he was special because he was a superhero.
Yep. That's it.
Go on.
Okay, nah, that was it on that, bro.
You got something, bro?
Lie.
Oh, I'm gonna get that one. I'm gonna get that one in John, bro, if you want.
Yeah. You close it out.
Yeah, because, you know, basically I brought that one out to basically say, you know, the humble that are going to be exalted, they're doing the Most High's will, man.
That's right. And
No.
he ain't.
No, go ahead.
And Yahweh Shai made a statement, man. He said, the meat, he has meat that matter of fact, read it.
Let me get that. It's John 4.
Yeah, you can get to the point where it says,
Yeah.
it's to do the will.
But let me just get a couple verses up, just for the context.
Yeah.
John 4:31, it says, "In the mean, while the disciples prayed him, saying, Master, eat. But ye said unto him, I have meat that ye know." So like, I have meat to eat that ye know not of.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore said the disciples one to another, hath any man brought him aught to eat?
Right. So they thinking the Lord is talking about actual meat. You know, go on.
It says, Yahweh Shai saith unto him, my meat is to do the will of him that sent me and to finish his work.
Right. So this is just what Yahweh Shai said right there. That's heavy, because that's what we're in that same position. Not in a position as Yahweh Shai, but we're in that same predicament.
Yeah.
We have to do the will of the Most High, and we have to finish it.
Yeah.
You know, just like your mother, your father, they made you some food. They gave you a plate. They set it before you. You had to finish that plate. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they put on that plate, you had to eat it.
Yeah.
So the Lord gave us our plate. You know, spiritually, He gave us a plate,
Yeah.
and we gotta finish our plate. You know, so the meat, what Yahweh Shai is saying there is on point. Is heavy, because all of us that's been called into this truth, we gotta endure until the very end, no matter what happens.
Yeah.
You know, that's why we start off with 7 and 13, Matthew, that straight gate, because this thing ain't easy. You're gonna go through a lot of difficulties in this truth.
Yeah.
But you gotta still remain in it.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta remain, you know, like I said, you gotta walk that tight rope. You know, you gotta be careful. You gotta be mindful with your steps. Make sure you ain't moving too fast. You ain't moving recklessly. You know, which it goes that that comes with discipline. That's why I use that example with Kobe and all of them. They had great discipline for them to get to that level. Go on.
Yeah, because there's a lot of athletes, but really there's only a few in that elite echelon, you know what I mean?
Right.
The elite tier. And that's because they were disciplined.
Right.
So, you know, there's a lot of Israelites, but the ones that go and receive salvation are the ones that are disciplined to put in the work, that do the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and like Yahweh Shai said, and to finish his work.
That's right.
So to the end.
Yeah, that's on point. Like you were saying, it's a lot of athletes, but You know what it is? Yeah, like in basketball, you got a lot of athletes in basketball, but you got very few
legends.
IQ, high IQ players.
Kind.
You know, because dudes that's athletes, they just use their athleticism and shit. Those the players that usually don't do shit.
Yeah.
Because when they young, they use their body, but when they get old, they don't know how to play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what the separation is.
They don't got the fundamentals.
Yeah, they one dimensional.
Yeah.
And that's another thing about the truth. You can't be one dimensional in the truth.
Yep.
You gotta be firing on all cylinders. You gotta do your best, not just with going out there on the highways and byways and doing videos and lessons, but your day-to-day walk as well.
Yep.
You gotta make sure you on point on all facets. Go on.
Now that was it on that, bro. But
read it again.
God, it says, Yahweh Shai said unto them, my meat is to do the will of him that sent me and to finish his work. And bro, and the Lord was always in that spirit, because you remember when he was younger and they were looking for him, his parents were looking for him,
Right.
and he was in the temple, and he said, don't you know that I'm about my Father's business?
Yeah.
So that's what we have to be about.
Yeah.
Like you said, this is the Most High's platform. We got to be about the Most High's business, his will, not ours.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. When you go to somebody else's house, you just don't be moving rearranging their furniture. You know, you just they welcome you in their house and you respect it.
Yep.
You know, we can't. That's the main point. We gotta take this thing serious. We can't be. You know, the Lord didn't bring us into this truth to do so we can do our own thing. Here it is, the Lord invited us into this, called us into this thing, and we showing our ass. It's like, you know, the Lord already set it up to how this thing is supposed to be ran, how it's gonna run, and you trying to run it your way. You trying to call shots and shit. You trying to be, like I said, you think you a damn shot caller. You know, you know, I ain't talking about nobody particular. I'm just putting this out there. You know, we can't be in that mindset. You know, I'm gonna do what I want to do, spirit.
Hey, bro, real quick before we close it. Hey, that's the spirit, bro. That's perfect how you said when you're invited to someone's house.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't go and do your own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the parable about the servant son in the wedding?
Mm-hmm.
Remember the Yahweh Shai said go and bid them go bid to the marriage.
Yeah.
And the one that came in doing his own thing without his garments, he got tossed out.
Yeah.
He was on something like, well, I'm gonna come in like, hey, you know, like, you know, different.
That's those that crept in unaware.
Yeah.
You know that's not coming in the right way. You trying to come up some other way.
Trying to do their own thing.
And that's why the Lord said, you know, it's gonna be some that know the name and the Lord's gonna deny them.
Mm-hmm.
That was it on
But
that.
that was it on that though,
You know,
bro.
so yeah, we gonna close it out. Like I said, it was just quick. Someone just wanted to throw it out there. You know, we just gotta be mindful of, you know, how we walking in this thing. Remember this you know, this truth is serious, man. This ain't no game. This ain't no gang. You know, this ain't no clout chasing thing, man. You know, Yahweh Shai is to truly be feared. He's to be feared. In his word, this word is to be taken very, very seriously, man. You know, this ain't no game. This ain't nothing to be playing around with. You know, this thing is deadly serious. This is life or death, and we ain't trying to be on the Most High's bad side.
Hey, bro, we're here to do Yahweh Shai's will and finish his work, man.
That's right.
That's what this is all about, you know.
That's right.
But bro,
With that, we gonna close it out, man. Your brothers out there, stay strong, keep fighting, man. We almost out of here. So with that, we're gonna give all glory and praises to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai,
Ba'ashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and those great millstone. Honors and salutations to a hopeful leg pushing word, truth, sincerity. We're gonna say shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.